Hello. I haven't posted for a while. I was supposed to take December off, but I've been watching Alex over on at Our Green Agenda, and if you haven't checked out his videos, you should do. They're awesome. Anyway, he's been really getting stuck in at his place in Uist, and it's given. I've got a serious FOMO. So Alex, I'm blaming you. I'm going to go out in this because I need to get some gardening done. There's a plan. Thanks, Luna. Brilliant. Right then, plans for today. Looking out the bedroom window, I can see the veggie garden. Where's my finger? Hey! I'm going to move the chickens into the greenhouse because, Luna, seriously. Professional. Here in the UK at the moment, we have restrictions on bird owners because there have been outbreaks of avian flu, so they have to be kept indoors. So the chickens, again, where's my finger, are going to get moved into there because at the moment they are in the old coal shed, which is literally in there, and it's a bit dark and damp and they don't like it very much. And then the next job is to harvest the last of the brassicas. I've got some cabbages in there and some Brussels sprouts. Some Brussels sprouts over there. That was my Christmas dinner bed, and I've pretty much taken everything out. Bit of a sad story with that, but I'll tell you that later. And then the last job is to cover this bed and this bed with cardboard, just like that bed. And that bed there has my garlic in, and then that bed and that bed has my strawberries in, so they'll stay uncovered. Oh, seriously, cat. No respect. This is how I gauge whether or not the weather is good or bad outside. If the sheep are hiding from it, it's usually not a good gardening day. Hello, dog. Welcome to the veggie garden. This is Charlie. He's the latest addition to the family, and he's a handful.
Hi.
And that's the other handful there.
Hi. I'm 8, so I am trained.
Yeah. That's debatable. Okay, we're outside. It's as gorgeous as it looked. If I just turn you around. Good for you. I'm going to move the chickens in here. As you can see, I've already let them in a couple of times so that they could scratch about there. And I've got my neglected winter salads there. Those will need to go in the compost bin. So yeah, I just need to basically move things around a bit so I can get their coop in. That's task number 1. I just thought I'd update everybody and show you the state of my shed. I will tidy it up before the spring, but as I've said in previous videos, not today. Alright, so this is the old coal shed, and it's literally outside of the house, and we store our wood in here now because it's dry-ish, and we moved the chickens in here because we had to take down their old coop run thing. It was an old pigsty / dog kennel. I'll show you what it looks like now. Right then, we're in the back garden.
I'm trying to make another muddy puddle.
Of course you are. And this up here was where the chickens were before. There was an old pigsty with a dog kennel built onto the outside of it, which was perfect for the chickens. And then it was built right up against this old beech tree, which had been growing against it for quite a long time. And it got this huge fracture down the wall, and water used to pour in from the tree. It used to come right down here, and it would just, well, you can see where the roof was because there's still roof inside the tree. Hang on. You can see it there, and it even had little roots growing across the roof like that. I dripped on something wicked here. Anyway, you can see bits of the tree, bits of the roof left. Won't talk about that. I thought it was a nice roof. Smashed the let's just say I smashed it up good and proper. And then the lovely Alex, again over at Our Green Agenda, was like, Kim, I think that might be asbestos, love. And he was right. So yeah, top tip, check what you're working with before you go smashing it. Anyway, that was their coop. So I had to find somewhere for them quick. The idea had been to use all of the stuff that we pulled down to build up another coop, but I don't know, if I come over here again, I'm going to pull out my microphone so you can get an idea. Oh, I don't like it up here. Where are we? Right, okay. It's pretty windy. And although it is drier up here because of the shelter from the trees, it is probably the most exposed part of the of our property. So if we were to make something up here, it would really have to be winterproof, weatherproof, and all of the other proofs. So I thought, too much. I got overwhelmed and I moved them into the coal shed, which is there. It was just a lot easier to put them away, check on them, and make sure that they are dry and happy. So what are you doing now? Okay. I think they'll love that.
Oh, and everyone who's watching this video, try and help save the world.
You hear that? Try and help save the world. Alessi's asked. So yeah, they got moved in here. Dan made this little entrance for them, and the idea was we were going to put a little ramp down there, and they were going to have this area because this area is somewhere they naturally gravitate to, both in the winter and in the summer. It's kind of got a bit of shelter there, and they just feel safe and happy. But this was the issue we had. Hello. It's a mess in here because, well, Tufty is taken to sleeping or roosting on top of the coop here since Dan put that there. I'm not sure why he did. And both of them have decided now is the time to molt. So you've got feathers everywhere. Nice one, ladies. Right, so our problem was trying to get them up there because, as you can see, they're teeny tiny chickens, bantams, and that's quite a schlep up there from down there, and everything that we could think of was just too steep for them. And in the end, it just broke my brain. So, and again, if I take you around here, our house is it's got a really weird setup. So back up to the vegetable garden. I spin you around. Right, okay, so that's the roof of the coal shed where you're just at, and that is our bedroom window. So I didn't really want them in the coal shed long term because I really want a cockerel. I miss my boy Blue so much. He was taken by a fox right at the start of this year, which is 2020, and if that wasn't the start of how this whole year has been, I don't know what was. But anyway, I don't really want a cockerel so close to the bedroom window because when the summer kicks in and it's getting light at 5 o'clock, sun rises from there and it just shines right across into the bedroom and over here, and he would yeah, we've got a window there as well. Didn't want a wake up call every 5 o'clock. I have that with magpies as it is. Anyway, I've completely lost the point of this video. I couldn't even find my microphone, so I'm having to use my my old headphone setup. Why did I come out here? Oh yes, chickens. I'm moving them, aren't I? But best get to it. Hey, Charlie. Okay, good news. That was less work than I thought it would be. Bad news, it's still grim. Come into the chicken's new abode. So that fit perfectly over there. I didn't even have to take it apart any further to get it through the doors, so bonus there. Yep, got it all back together, it's fine. The ramp doesn't quite fit over that, but that's fine, it was sorted. I've had to do a little thing there, little jobby there for the food, because they will be kicking all of this about, as you can see they already have down here. So I just wanted somewhere that hopefully it means if they have a dust bath right there, they won't kick all of that stuff into their food. And also with the water. They probably will, but I just have to keep on top of it, but hopefully that will keep the mess down to a minimum. Bottle of water so I can refill quickly, and all my salads are up so that they can't get to them, and they might even choose to roost here actually on these little sidebars, but I think they'll be really happy in here now. I've just got to get them in, and if it was a nice day I would be able to just call them in, but it's not, so this could be fun. Oh, and just to say, it won't get too hot in there for them because it's winter and this is Wales, and this is pretty much standard. So yeah, I'm not concerned about that. That being said, I am going to crack this open just an inch for ventilation. Cool, I found some more birdseed in the back of the cupboard. So that one, she's the leader, and she is she's nuts. That's hard to do one-handed, but yeah, she likes them. So if I can get her out and around in this weather, then I can get the other three. Yeah, that didn't work. Not even a little bit. Didn't even leave the shed. So I'm going to have to pick them up, put them in myself, which for the first two is going to be fine, but for Bramble, she's not going to like it. Okay, I take it back. Just like moving the coop in, that was easy. And the good news is, as I said before, the bedroom window is just there. So I'll be able to just look out and see right in here, so I can see at any point of the day if they're okay or not. But when we moved in here, it was, when was it? I think it was the end of February, so the weather was worse than this. And I had nowhere for them because we had a coop similar to this before, but it was literally falling apart and it got destroyed in the move. So I was a bit panicked about where to put them. I stuck them in here because there was nothing else in here. And the problem I had was getting them out in the springtime because they kept trying to return in here. They love it in here, so I know they're going to be happy. I do think I've created a bit of a rod for my own back because I know that come springtime, they're not going to want to be moved. So whatever they get in the spring to replace this is going to have to be better. But that will be a job for then. Right, now I'll give them this and I can sprinkle it down here because I know it will literally just be for them. Oh, that's a relief. Okay, so job one, done. And ready for them to hit lockdown tomorrow. I hope it's not going to be for long. Weather update. It's now raining sideways. Right, so I've got all of the cabbages and the Brussels sprouts harvested from the middle bed there and what was left of the Christmas dinner bed. I also harvested my one parsnip that survived for the Christmas dinner, and I'll show you that in a minute. It's a beauty. Anyway, the last job was to cover the beds with cardboard, but I thought I'd taken all of the tape off and I haven't, and I can remember what a job that was when I did that bed. And also I can't find my my blade to cut the cardboard down, so I'm taking that as a sign from the universe to go back in the house, get some lunch and just give in to the Sunday vibes. If the chickens can, so can I. When you open the front door with dirty gloves on. Whoops. Behold, my Christmas parsnip. It took me months to get that, and I've grown parsnips before. There you go, it's better light there. Yeah, I think my local supermarket is going to get my custom this year. Okay, I'm back in now. It's funny how you don't realise just how wet and muddy you are until you come into a place that is dry and clean, but here we are. As you can see, where's my finger again? Chickens are in the greenhouse, all ready for lockdown starting tomorrow. The last, Luna hair on the window, the last of the brassicas have been pulled out of that bed and the Christmas dinner bed. which I've got a video on and I will show you here. And yeah, I just didn't get around to covering them with cardboard because tired, hungry, and just look at it. So if you watched all that, thank you. I've certainly scratched an itch now with video making. I don't know if there'll be any more this month. I might leave it until January now, but if I don't see you before then, thank you for watching and I will see you again soon. Ta-ra!